Hi, this is Jennifer from Soul Source Tarot, and I am here to do a reading for Cancer. This is for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, and this is for the month of June. So what do we have for Cancer for June? Key, successful outcome to your problems. So that's real good. There will be a successful outcome. Oh, firecracker, excitement. So it looks like June is probably going to be an exciting month. What a mess, huh? We got this one that flips, so we're going to take it. Shield. You need to defend yourself. So you're going to need to defend yourself for some reason. Just bring this up a little. So, Cancer. Successful outcome, excitement, and a need to defend yourself. You're probably going to be in a position where, obviously, you need to protect yourself. Looks like you're going to be successful with that endeavor, whatever it is. What do we have for Cancer? Ooh, this one is reversed. Doesn't want responsibility. Somebody that does not want responsibility is going to be held responsible. There's responsibility being assigned to somebody that didn't want responsibility. Now, it could be you, could be somebody that you're dealing with. Key could be a key to something new, a new home, a new car. Whatever it is, key opens doors. So there's a door opening. Spiritual awakening. Somebody's going through a spiritual awakening. Ooh, this one's reversed too. Unrequited love situation is over. It's over. I don't know what's the matter with these cards. They're mixed up apparently. Ugh. Things keep on falling out. So I don't know if there's a fallout. I'm not taking those. It's a big pile. On the bottom we had 555. Expect the unexpected. So major life changes. But what do we have for Cancer? Something. These cards are a mess. Pisces. Some of you are dealing with a Pisces or somebody that has Pisces in their chart. Unrequited love situation is over. It's a time of imagination. It's a time maybe of, using your imagination. For some of you, there's a new beginning here. This is very exciting. All is not as it seems, however. Look deeper at a situation. There's some sort of hidden forces. For some of you, you could be dealing with someone from your past. You are going to need to defend yourself. Somebody that didn't want responsibility is going through a spiritual awakening. They're being held accountable. They're being held accountable. The Fool, starting over from scratch. So we do have a new beginning here, absolutely, positively. This is a fresh start, starting from zero, starting over, doing something on a whim. This is your excitement. So we do have an exciting new beginning here. Leaving it all behind, starting over from scratch. This is a new spiritual journey, a new journey that is beginning. It is actually very exciting, breaking free from something. Free from an unrequited love situation. Unrequited love can be a friendship, it can be something to do with your parents. It can be something to do with your friends. It can have to do with a lover. An unrequited love situation is over. Now, you may be on the outside. This could be somebody that's in your circle. The Fool is freedom. It's freedom. It's exciting. It's doing something on a whim. It's a brand new beginning, starting over from scratch. So you definitely have a new beginning here that is very exciting. Somebody's going to be accepting responsibility. I wonder if it's being assigned, because that's what I want to say. Accountability is being assigned. Accepting responsibility. New beginning. Starting over. What do we have for Cancer? Eight of Cups. Now the Eight of Cups is goodbye. Many of us already know that. This is goodbye. This is very messy, and it's very interesting because I said this is a mess. It's messy. This is a messy situation. I said it earlier when the cards kept falling out. Look at the mess. This is a huge mess. So this literally is saying goodbye to a huge mess, okay? It's sad, but the door, and see the open door. There's an open door. There is an open door. Going through that door, leaving something behind that is emotionally disappointing. This is a huge, huge, huge mess. So, saying goodbye. Somebody is definitely saying goodbye to something that is a big, huge mess and starting over from scratch. It's actually very, very, very exciting as far as I'm concerned. Especially with the excitement and the Fool card. This is leaving it all, but leaving behind the mess. So leaving behind this mess. What do we have for Cancer? An obstacle is being removed. So somebody's been trapped. They've been tied to a situation. They've been in a place of mental turmoil, overthinking things, staying put, pretending that everything is okay. Everything is not okay. There's been lies. There's been deception. We have somebody here that's been playing the victim, choosing to be a victim. It's almost like instead of saving yourself or them saving themselves, waiting for somebody to come save them. Stuck, trapped. But an obstacle is now being removed because somebody is breaking free, or they're being broken free. I feel like it's breaking free. It's a mentality. There's going to be a change in mentality, put it that way. Ooh. 2 8s reverse. Something's coming to a halt. We have 8 here as that, but this one's upright. 888 is changes are coming that lead you to abundance. Get prepared. There is going to be a change. Anyhow, this is jealousy. It's guilty. It's a stop. It's a halt. No progress. Trapped in this situation. No progress. Not moving forward. Bad news. It's these kinds of things that cause spiritual awakenings. Somebody's been trapped in a mindset or trapped in a situation that's been stalling their progress. Progress is stalled or stopped or delayed because of a mentality. Unwilling to look at things from a new perspective with that blindfold because they didn't want to accept responsibility. It's all stopped. It's coming to a halt. Okay, something is coming to a halt. Ooh. Lack of wish fulfillment. This is not what you asked for. This is, why is this happening? Why is this happening now? No, there could be a separation. There could be a breakup. This is lack of wish fulfillment. Wish fulfillment is coming, but there's delays because of somebody's own self-imposed restrictions. It almost feels like somebody was hoping and praying, you know, for an unrequited love situation to have progress, to come rescue them. You know, they've been hoping and praying for that, but it doesn't appear that that's what's going to bring wish fulfillment. The Star card reverse is no faith, it's doubt, it's illness, it's lack of healing. You can't heal an unrequited love situation if it's not, you know, if there's nothing, if it's not reciprocal, it's not reciprocal. Star card reverse. This is not healing. It's lack of hope. No faith. This is not what I asked for. Something is happening. Somebody has been hoping and praying for somebody to come to the rescue, or they've been hoping and praying that they didn't have to accept responsibility or something like that. But we definitely have a spiritual awakening here. It may not be what you asked for. Oh my goodness, look at the delays. Something could be returning as well. There could be a sudden return. There could be a sudden departure. There's fear of the unknown. And I saw it with Pisces when if you were to go back, I said there's unknown. There's fear of the unknown here. Or there's hidden forces. I may have said hidden forces. There's been indecisiveness. There's been two options. Somebody's definitely been stuck. There's no progress on having this wish fulfilled because of an unrequited love situation. It's probably time to go, but there's delays. There's some sort of serious delays, and it is because of a mentality. There's a need to focus on the future and stop looking back at the past. Something about the past. There could also be something returning. Something could be returning. It may not be what you asked for. Now, I don't know what it is, but something could be returning. Oh, this is a fight. It is a conflict. There's a conflict that leads to a new beginning, a fight, conflict. This could be a dramatic situation. This could be sudden, spur of the moment decision, something happening suddenly. All of a sudden, somebody's at a point. Could be a breaking point. This could literally be a breaking point. Now, I don't know if there's some sort of... there could be mental issues, you know. Somebody that has an inability to break free from negative thinking or dark thinking or thoughts, you know, that are hindering them from wish fulfillment. There could be some mental, you know, beliefs of some sort that are hindering somebody. Anyhow, this is conflict, it's drama, it's fighting, and that fight is going to set somebody free. Wow. And it's interesting that I saw the 555 and we have these fives right here. Your life is about to change. Expect the unexpected. There's going to be a conflict. This is like war. It is. There's somebody in this situation that does not care who they hurt. They're very shallow. They belittle. They're selfish, self-centered, abusive, extremely abusive. This is walking away again, and it's interesting that it's right next to the 8 of Cups. Somebody is walking away from an abusive situation. There has been abuse, and this is mental abuse, it's physical abuse, verbal abuse, whatever kind of abuse it is. There's been a lot of conflict and fighting, and there's probably going to be more. This may cause the sudden departure or a sudden departure, a fight that sets somebody free, a fight, a battle. This is a dramatic situation, could be a dramatic departure of some sort. This is freedom, it's sudden, it's doing something impulsive as well. This is a sudden goodbye from an abusive situation. So there could be a conflict, could come on out of nowhere. 5 of Swords reversed, choosing happiness. Somebody's been in their ego. They've been wanting to win. This is a lose-lose situation. This is goodbye. So there is a goodbye to an unrequited love situation. There's been a lot of drama, or there is going to be drama. There's going to be fighting. There's going to be tension. Somebody's losing, okay? Because there's a winner and a loser, okay? There is. But nobody really wins with this goodbye because it hurts. It's painful. It is painful. I got this thing so tight. There's been some sort of limitation. Somebody's been in a mindset where they feel like they can't break free, or that they're stuck, or that, you know, I'm here for, I think it's because of a belief. But anyhow, this is stop. This is not wish fulfillment. It's time to move on. Stop playing games. Walk away. This is goodbye. Goodbye to an abusive situation. Starting over. Starting over. Facing challenges. You are going to need to defend yourself. I don't know if you're going to be attacked or, I don't know. This is some sort of battle. It's a battle of the egos. It is. And this is a fight. It's a dramatic situation. You know, the 9 of Wands is where you have to defend yourself, in defense position, you know, putting yourself in a position where you need to defend yourself. I feel like you've come a long way. I would say do not engage in this battle. Do not engage in this fight. Turn your back on it. This is a very messy situation. It is messy. Just leave. Just go. Now, there could be somebody returning to your life or you're returning to theirs where there's combativeness. This is abuse. Between the both of you or the whole or all the people involved. There's a lot of people involved, put it that way. Anyhow, the Nine of Wands is somebody that is wounded, that has been hurt, that, you know, is in a position where they probably don't trust. You may not, maybe you, or you don't trust. You're hurt, you know. Something could be returning that hurt you and you need to defend yourself. You need to protect yourself. Somebody definitely needs to protect themselves. I think it's you. This is a battle. This is a huge fight where somebody ends up leaving and starting over from scratch. Goodbye to the abuse. Goodbye to the unrequited love situation. This is not wish fulfillment. This is not what I asked for. This is sudden. It is sudden. It's time for closure. I feel like you're in a position where you don't want to give up. You don't want to show any weakness. But as far as I'm concerned, walking away is going to bring you the most peace. Here is peace. This is peace. Hermit is going your own way, re-identifying, doing some soul searching, taking a time out, healing from something that has hurt you. Something is being seen as well. The Hermit is a seer. Now, this is realizing something. Awakening. This is your spiritual awakening. There's something, some sort of battle, fight, conflict, war, you know, that has really caused a lot of suffering, that is causing somebody to have a spiritual awakening. Gaining the wisdom and the knowledge to walk away. Wisening up. Somebody's wisening up. That's the Hermit. That's wisening up, you know. Maybe isolating, going within, walking away from a messy situation, leaving it all behind, starting over from scratch, seeing something. Something is being seen. Somebody's combativeness, somebody's abuse is being seen. Whoever this abusive person is, it's all being seen. You see this abuse, this fighting, this conflict, this drama. This is a seer. This is somebody that is very wise, you know, that has a lot of life experience, that is seeing something. Something could also become illuminated. Starting over from scratch. We have a new beginning. Somebody is making a wise decision to walk away from a situation that is extremely messy. This is messy. It's very, very, very messy. There's a lot of drama. Best thing to do is to go your own way. That is what the Hermit does. The Hermit is wise enough to know better. Wise. If you think the Hermit fights, does the Hermit fight in battle and abuse? We have a new spiritual journey that is beginning, okay? This is a sudden change, a sudden departure. Expect the unexpected. There is a fight that is going to set somebody free. We have judgment on the bottom, which is karma, life-changing decision, awakening. This is an awakening. This is given a chance at a new life. This is the end of a trial. This is making a judgment call. This is the end. It's an absolution. This is acceptance. This is a life-changing decision. A life-changing decision is about to be made, okay? This is huge. It's huge. This is a chance at a new life. Something is being seen. This is goodbye to a messy situation, going within, re-identifying, healing, starting over from scratch, leaving an abusive situation behind, whether you were the abuser or you were the abused. It's over. Now, this could be a judge that is making a judgment call. Somebody is making a judgment call, okay? This is a massive awakening, the end of things, a life change, a major life change, a chance at a new life. One fell out. Unfinished symphony. Number 10. Now, like I said, something could be returning. Somebody that hurt you could be returning. Now, it could be anybody. It could be a family member. It could be an ex. It could be children, parents, friends, whatever. Somebody didn't want responsibility, but they're going through a spiritual awakening. There's been no progress. They've been trapped in their head. They're not happy. They've had a lack of wish fulfillment. They've been in an unrequited love situation. It's now over. There's a sudden return now. Somebody that has hurt another person may want another chance. I don't know how, and it could be you that is looking for another chance, but this is a very messy situation. Unfinished business, an incomplete lesson, lack of closure, the need to make amends. This is a time to tie up loose ends as you near the completion of a cycle. And that's the truth. I do believe that you are near the completion of a cycle, because I saw that with this 9 about closure. And we have another 9. So there, and another 9. So there is closure. There is 999 is closure. It's time to move on. For some of you, you're like, oh yeah, I want a reconciliation. Oh yeah, it's time to move on. Yes, this is a time to tie up loose ends as you near the completion of a cycle or project and mastery of a lesson or skill. Before you can move forward, it's important that you come to terms with where you are now. Before you can move forward, it's important that you come to terms with where you are now. Practice radical acceptance. Take inventory so that emotional and psychological closure can occur, and the answers you seek will be found. You can't move forward if you're leaving things unfinished. Reflect on what has passed so that the symphony can finally end on a high note. This is reflecting on the wounds so that you can start over. Right here, reflecting on the wounds so that you can start over. Moving on is difficult when love lingers. Things are left unsaid that you haven't had the opportunity for closure in your relationship and in your heart. You can still feel bound up in your relationships when closure is denied you. It's important to achieve this for yourself. Write that letter, make that call, or have that conversation over a cup of coffee. For peace of mind. Remember, I mentioned peace. If you're in a place in a deep, dark place where you're not having any progress because you're hoping and praying for somebody to come back around that doesn't love you, it's time for you to make peace with the situation. You can still feel bound up to relationships when closure is denied you. It's important to achieve this for yourself. Write that letter, make that call, or have that conversation over a cup of coffee for peace of mind. Accept matters as they are. Make amends if need be, and declare your feelings, even if only to yourself. Be clear about what was left unresolved. Just a minute. And close the door on the past, so you can set yourself free. Only then can new love blossom. And I mentioned freedom a couple times. You need to set yourself free from this dramatic situation where there was abuse. It's time to say goodbye. You have a new opportunity here. You do with the Fool. Leave it all behind. Good luck.